English tense is nothing but different forms of verb in reference with time. These are three tenses: past, present, future, and these are the aspects. This is the simplest way, I think, to know about present tense. A structure of all tense and aspect in present tense. Describe a temporary action that may not be actually happening at the time of speaking. So we use present continuous tense, like I am reading Sudhamurti during this lockdown. At the time of speaking, it is not essential that a book is in hand and the reading is going on. English tenses. The etymology of the word tense is from the Latin word tempus, which means time. English tense is nothing but different forms of verb in reference with time. So how a verb performs, which form it takes with reference to time is nothing but tense, and that is applicable to any language. Now read the following sentences. I take lessons in English language skills. I took lessons in English language skills last year, and I shall take lessons in English language skills next month. What do you observe here? You can see the verb take is in present time. It is took in past time, and the third sentence talks about future time, shall take. Therefore, the tense of a verb reflects the time of an action or event. Now let us see what English tense and aspects means. Tense indicates the place of an action or an event in time, whereas aspect indicates how an action, state, or an event is related to flow of time. So this is I hope you must know this tense. There are three types, actually two types: past, present, because future is not considered as a tense, so we refer it as future time. So these are three tenses: past, present, future, and these are the aspects: simple, continuous or progressive, perfect, perfect progressive. So now how a past tense or how a verb in past tense functions at various aspects. Same in present tense. How it appears when it is simple, how when the action is going on, the flow of time, whether it is constant or it is continuous or it has been done or it has been being done. What? That flow of time is nothing but aspect. Let's begin with present tense, structure and uses. So simply, present tense is used for describing actions in present time. Now, this is the simplest way, I think, to know about present tense. If this is referred to past, this is future, and present is here, the current time. Let's move further. The structure of all tense and aspect in present tense. So, aspect, structure, formula, and one example I have put here. So, in simple present tense, the structure is subject plus verb, its base form, and ses plus object. So ses, I hope you know where to use, and I'm going to tell. I have not taken the examples or the structures with all pronouns here. I'll explain. Right. So here in simple present tense, the structure is like I go, we go, you go, he, she, it goes, and they go. Right. So the example: I go for a walk every morning. The sun rises in the east. Continuous or progressive: subject plus am is are plus verb dash ing, that is ing form of the verb, and object. And I hope you know I am, we are, you are, he, she, it is, they are. I am teaching English tenses. You are learning present tense now. Perfect, subject, have, has, verb plus verb and its past participle, the third form, and object. Here I have, we have, you have, he, she, it has, they have. We have studied parts of speech. She has solved all the exercises. Perfect progressive: subject, have, has plus been plus verb ing form object. And the same, I have been, we have been, you have been, you have been, he, she, it has been, and they have been. We have been studying tenses for last 10 years. Now, I'm sure you must be expecting, sir, when these tenses are used, you are not telling. Yes, it is coming in next slide. Just understand the structure here. We will discuss each with its uses in next slides. Right? Let's move further and see now uses of simple present tense. So first, simple present tense is usually used to express a habitual action, like she exercises every day. It is her habit to exercise every day. My dog keeps the house safe. So usually dogs keep house safe. To express general truths, the simple present tense is used to express general truths like medicines are bitter, right? Self confidence boosts moral, to tell general truths. In exclamatory sentences beginning with here and there, to express what is actually taking place in the present, simple present is used, like there goes the rocket, here she comes. Let's move ahead. In broadcasting and commentaries on sporting events, instead of the present continuous tense, right, to talk about the actions and event, we use simple present tense. Let us understand it with example. Virat now advances forward and hits a big six. Now Virat, it is actually ongoing match, and the commentator says like this: Virat now advances forward and hits a big six. Now instead of saying Virat is forwarding now and is hitting a big six, simple present is used. Then to express future event that is part of fixed timetable or fixed program, if you are expressing something about an event which is a part of fixed timetable, if a fixed program, then we use simple present tense. Let us see this well-known example. The course on basics in English starts at 11 a.m. Or I would just say the session 3 of the course on basics in English starts at 11 a.m. on 20th May. The flight leaves at 5 p.m. So it is fixed time, fixed program. So we use simple present. To introduce quotations. So usually when we are using quotations of some well-known authors, we use simple present tense. Like Mark Twain says, the right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Action speaks louder than the words. So pause. So just his Mark Twain's mention his quote, simple present is used, and it is here. Mark Twain says, not Mark Twain said. It is says. So we use simple present. Let us see next, present continuous. To describe ongoing action while speaking. Present continuous is used to describe ongoing action while speaking. Like he is reading a book. Participants are listening to the instructor. Next, to describe a temporary action that may not be actually happening at the time of speaking. So we use present continuous tense, like I am reading Sudhamurthy during this lockdown. Right. So when you are speaking this sentence, you may not be reading. Right. It is just a continuous process, and you are telling ki I am reading Sudhamurthy during this lockdown, or I am learning swimming during this lockdown. I am learning guitar during this vacation, and so on. At the time of speaking, it is not essential that a book is in hand and the reading is going on. To mention an action that has already been planned or arranged to take place in the near future, like I'm going to Hyderabad tonight. The action which is already planned, it is planned and it will take in near future. So I'm going to Hyderabad tonight, it is fixed. My cousin is leaving tomorrow, it is fixed. So you can use continuous instead of future tense. We will see in a future time also. Present perfect, its usage again. So next aspect of present tense, present perfect, is to indicate completed activities in the immediate past. Like she has just entered, it has just turned. So immediate, there is some reference with to some immediate past. So this present perfect is used to express past actions whose time is not given and not defined. Like, have you read The Children of Lesser God? I have never seen him in a pensive mood, tense mood, to express past actions whose time is not given. Like when, no, it is not given. So I have never seen him in a pensive mood. Have you read? When? Yesterday, tomorrow, oh sorry, yesterday, day before yesterday, 1 week before, 1 month. It is not given. So we use present perfect tense there to describe past events when you think more of their effect in the present than of the action itself. So you are just focusing on their effect than the action. Like Anuj has eaten all the bananas. I have completed my assignments, and so on. To denote an action begun in the past and continuing up to the present moment. Right? The action which had started in the past, and when you're talking, it is just continuing, it is just going on. She has known him for many years. Like, no, she has known him for many years and still she is knowing. I have not seen Nilesh for several weeks. To express habitual or continued actions, again, the present perfect is used. Like, we have lived here for 20 years. He has worn contact lenses all his life. So it is habitual or continued action. Continued, right? And for it is habitual, like contact lenses. To express that, present perfect is used. Let's move ahead. The fourth aspect of present tense, present perfect continuous. So it is used for an action that began at some time in the past and still it is going on. Used with since and for. Just remember, it is used with since and for to denote point of time and period of time respectively. Let us see the examples. She has been studying for 5 hours. Right? She has been studying for 5 hours. She is still studying. They have been building the house for several months. Now here the action of studying is still going on. That's why she has been studying. We cannot say she is studying for last 5 hours. No, she has been studying for last 5 years is the correct usage. Then here they have been building the house. The building actually had started in the past and it is still going on. That's why it is they have been building the house for several months. This tense is also used sometimes for an action already finished to emphasize the continuity of the activity. Right, now action is done, but to emphasize the activity, continuity of that activity, this tense, present perfect continuous, is used. Like, why are your shoes so torn? The answer is, I have been working in the garden. So the question is asked, why are your shoes so torn? And the answer, it is focusing on the continuity of the activity and he is emphasizing the shoes are torn because I have been working in the garden and there I have got my shoes torn.